And here's what's happening at Ewetopia Farms today.
What are you doing? Just had a Dorset with a couple little lambs. It'll be coyote food if you don't go inside. Come on, move your big butt. I got the wool all the way around the front of that leg so the lambs can find the teeth.
Let's get started.
After a long, hard winter, all the ewes are out in the field. The grass is nice and green. Lots of grass right now. And I always wondered, what I always didn't like about grazing is there's a magical time for grazing, and then the grass becomes too long, and they won't eat that long stuff. And then if you put too many sheep out here, they actually graze it too fast. I know Lynn likes to graze. To be honest with you, I'm never in love with grazing. Lynn's been working on her backyard. It doesn't look too bad. Got a few trees in blossom right now. We actually have this tree. And it actually blooms every other year. It's kind of a little bit depressing. But yeah, we're really busy, so we don't have a lot of time for gardening. But and there's Sassy under that chair. And some people might know what they are. They're always my favorite plant for flowering. And if you think you know what they are, they have to be brought in every winter. And I just put some water on them, and you can see they're just starting to sprout right now. And then when fall comes, you have to bring them back in again. And I'm not going to tell you what they are, but you can guess what they are. So I'm just feeding sheep right now. And I got one sheep here that's extremely clever. So what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? So he must have opened that up and got locked. I mean, leave it to a lamb. Come on up, back up. Come on, back up. Back up. Back up. Well, he doesn't look too stressed out. He goes and gets something to eat. Yeah, he must have hit this trigger and got himself locked in there. Oh, well. Just had a Dorset with a couple little lambs. So, I gotta run to the coveralls first because the sheep are still in the field yet, and it's starting to get dark. And we'll have to get her in a jug a little bit. And she's got a lot of wool on her, so I'm gonna have to trim her up with those battery operated clippers. And I'll tell you how that turns out. We'll get her in a jug. And I gotta feed that group barn over there a bale of hay yet. That's where she came from, the little straggler group. So yeah, 2 lambs. It's a purebred Dorset, so it's a beautiful sunset. Sun just dipped down. I'm just making sure all the sheep are in tonight. So we're just gonna step over this gate for a second here without breaking my neck. I just locked these guys up tonight. They're all inside. I don't have to bring them in. They actually come right in. So we'll see them in the morning. I rolled this curtain right up. See, it's actually rolled up. It's tucked right underneath the roof, so it stays dry all summer. And tomorrow morning, I'll probably roll that curtain up. That curtain rolls up a different way. It's a different company than this company. I prefer this one here a lot more. It's a lot more simpler. And tomorrow morning, you can see the water. See the water laying in the curtain. So we'll just roll that curtain up in the morning, and then the water will run out, and then we'll just roll it up from the bottom, right up in that soffit there, and that's where it'll lay all summer. So I'm just finishing up right now, and you can see how muddy it is here yet. Definitely won't be going to the fields yet. It's getting, it's not late, but it's getting to the end of the planting season, eh? So trying to get motivated. And we got some nasty little sheep out here yet that don't want to come in. So I'm thinking I'll just go and feed the creep feed first, and maybe they'll come in and start eating grain. But I'm thinking they're enjoying it out here. They don't eat much grass, but they actually have a good time. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a couple way back there. But I'll feed creep first, and then I'll see what happens. So we'll just, I don't know if you can see it or not, but they're out here. The sun's gone, and they gotta come in. So I don't know why there's a lamb back here, but I'm gonna find out what's going on back here. Sorry about the shaky filming. I don't have a stick with me for the phone, so I'm kind of walking and holding at the same time. Anyways, come on, buddy. What are you doing here all by yourself? Gonna be coyote food if you don't go inside. Come on, let's go. Big male. See if these guys want to get in here. Come on, bud. Sit. Come on. Sit. Come on. Come on, get off. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get around there. Get around there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Shh. 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 Come on, Ben, Max. Come on. Come on, guys. As if I need another job to do. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Shh. Shh. Ben, Max, don't do that. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Shh. So. Come on. Come on. Shh. Ben, Max. Don't. Come on. Ben. Ben. Come on. Shh. Come on. So. Come on. I didn't have enough creep feed for them tonight, but I'm sure they're going to be fine. And they have enough hay. So that's all I'm going to do here tonight. I got a couple lambs in another barn I got to look after. So there's nothing more I can do here. So my rule of thumb always is, if there's wet spots in the yard, like that right there, see those wet spots? The fields aren't dry. Once this yard's dry, the field's dry. So I'm thinking, it's Friday today. We're off the fields for the whole weekend. And maybe next week we'll start planting some corn. Because it's going to start getting a little critical to get that corn in. I think the corn seeds are 2750 heat units. And you have to have enough heat units for that corn for a certain day of corn. I always like the front jug right beside the water supply. So just clean that jug out for fresh straw. And we're going to, the ewe that came out of that pen is right here in the lobby. We call this a lobby because all the jugs here are around this lobby, and this is where we put them through the blue gates into the pens. That lamb shouldn't be there. That's her lamb there. I'll deal with that in a few minutes. Tomorrow we'll finish shearing that ewe off, and we'll trim her and deworm her. I ran out of time today, and right now it's 9:30. I'm getting late. I'm getting tired. So she'll spend the night here. I'll get a pail of water for her and some fresh hay, and we'll throw that lamb that shouldn't be in there out of here. And I'm going to bring these 2 new lambs up, and we're going to trim her up for a few minutes on my own. Lynn's not here, but I think I can handle it. And a little hard to carry the lambs with a phone. We're going to try to. We'll just, don't step on anybody. Okay, we'll just grab this little lamb here. As you notice, you see, I carry the lambs a little different than most people. But he's going for a ride. That lamb shouldn't be in there either. So these guys are still wet yet. Just lay them here in this clean straw. And I'll go and get the other one for a second. Yeah, I don't have my tripod with me because the other day I left it in the barn and the lambs completely destroyed it. So I'm kind of doing the freehand thing. She might follow me up. She can hardly see it. She's got a whole puff on her head. True Dorset, but I checked her. She only has 2 lambs, which I'm really happy with. 2 good-sized lambs. I'm pretty sure this lamb is the first one born. Come on, Mom. Come on, Mom. Come on up. There you go. Come on, Mom. Come on. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little hard to carry this here. Jeez. Almost fell on me. Okay, I'll go back. I'll go. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes. Oh. Here she comes. A little farther. There you go, Mom. Good Mom. Oh, she's got really bad feet too. Yeah, I'm going to fix her all up tonight. Come on, Mom. Come on, get in there a little bit. Come on, move your big butt. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath here. So, maybe I'll just feed. I haven't got a tripod, sorry for that. I'm going to try to feed these 2 lambs a little bit first while I'm working here. And we'll see how her milk supply is. Her whole udder is covered with wool. So I'm going to try to clean that up. So just bear with me. 2 females, actually. Nice lambs. I did shear her off. It's not a very good job, I know. She's extremely dirty at the back end. And I'll probably just clean her up a little bit tomorrow morning. I had a hard time taking it off because she wouldn't hold still because she had her lambs. So it was really a bad time to take the wool off. But I wanted to take off some of the wool tonight that the lambs could nurse off her without the wool bothering the lambs so much. So she has lots of milk. She's definitely a first timer. And tomorrow we'll take it all off, I think. She's carrying quite a mat of wool there. So kind of a mess. But two lambs, everything fine. And the one's actually trying to nurse there right now. See, I got the wool all the way around the front of that leg so the lambs can find the teats. She has quite a small udder, like a first-time udder. So I think it'll be fine. And Lynn will help me tomorrow morning. We'll hold her a little bit, and we'll clean up around her back end there a little bit. I didn't want to get the clippers in too close there because I'm not real comfortable with the clippers yet. And but the lambs have been tubed, so they've had their first meal, and she's eating really well. I gave her some nice fresh hay right here in the corner because the lambs keep running up in the mangers there. I don't like the lambs up there. We're going to have to fix that shortly. But she's going to have her hands full with two lambs, two females, so you can see she has quite another, but it just have to trim it up a little bit. So we'll work on that tomorrow. See, he's going to come over. Watch, he's going slowly. He's working his way back a little farther. No, don't take the wrong turn. So I think the wool's a little misleading, eh? I could probably help us for a second there, but she doesn't like me in the pen. I could try it for a second. Hey, girl. Hey. See what she does. Hey, Bobby. Come on. Oh, see? She doesn't like that. She does. Oh, see? Honestly, sorry about it. I'm going to get out this pen. She does not want me in the pen. So I'm just causing more harm than good. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, okay.
Oh, Scotty's waiting at the door, so we know he's hungry. Hi, Scotty. Are you hungry? We'll get your breakfast, okay? We'll get it. So these are the two that were born last night. One's nursing, one's sleeping. They seem to be doing good. Mom will have a proper haircut when she leaves the jug. I just fed Spartacus his meal, and he's standing there. He didn't run to greet me, but he was excited and doing well. Improvement anyway. And Arnie this is Gladiator's daughter. She's going out today. Arnie just did a little bit of a shear job on her. And probably I could tidy her up a bit with my scissors. But otherwise she's looking pretty good. Suffolk day. And of course the odd Dorset that's in this group. Just opened their gate. If you saw me. The rest are in there eating. And Arnie just let the ewes out. They're on their run to the fields. Exciting times. Hi. Hi there. Hi there. Is it fun out here? Blossoms are finally coming out. And on that note, see you for the next one.